Okay, so I want to defend Rabbi Manis Friedman's opinion that Hashem needs us. Full disclosure, I'm familiar with Rabbi Manis Friedman saying that Hashem needs us for years, and I've never been on board with it, and it never made sense to me. What do you mean Hashem needs us? Hashem can't go on without us? That doesn't make any sense. We need to eat, we need to drink, we need to sleep, we need to breathe. There are many things that we need in life, but Hashem needing us doesn't make sense. Hashem wants us, I get that. Hashem has a desire for us, I get that. But to say that Hashem needs us, I never was on board with that. It never made sense to me. I saw a comment on one of the clips that were sent out to defend Rabbi Manis Friedman. And one of the comments was that if you look up in the Oxford Dictionary the definition of the word need, you will find that the word need has two meanings. One is what I just said now. You need it means that you can't live without it. You need your food, you need your drinks, you need your air, you need these things to live, right? That's one definition. But then there's another definition. Second definition is that when there's something that you really want, that's very important to you, that is called a need. So when someone sees this beautiful sports car that he really, really wants, and it's very important to him to have that sports car, it would be grammatically correct to say, I need that sports car. So based on the second definition in the dictionary, the word need and the word want are pretty much the same. The only difference is that need is much more than want. When you want something, it's something that's small. That's not so important to you. When you need it, it's something that's very important to you. And I'm fairly certain that this is what Rabbi Manis Friedman means when he says that Hashem needs us. Saying that to Hashem, we are very important, and Hashem wants us very much. I think that is something that everybody would agree with, and that's what the word need means. In fact, I saw a video clip many years ago that I never really understood, but based on what I'm saying now, it actually makes sense. It was a child who asked Rabbi Manis Friedman, why do you say that Hashem needs us and not say that Hashem wants us? I'm paraphrasing over here, but this was the message. This is what was represented in this clip. So Rabbi Manis Friedman tells this child, because a want is something small. We want small things in life. A need is something a lot more. He said something to that extent. And after hearing this definition from the dictionary, and after looking it up and actually seeing that it's an accurate definition, I realized that's exactly what Rabbi Manis Friedman said in that clip that I saw years ago with this child. And that's all Rabbi Manis Friedman means. Rabbi Manis Friedman, when he says Hashem needs us, he's in other words saying Hashem really, really wants us and we are very important to him. That's it. And I think this is something that everyone can agree with. So I think this whole back and forth, does Hashem need us or does he not need us? It's just a misunderstanding. It's a communication breakdown. It's like a husband and wife not getting along because they don't understand each other. It's something that I think this video should really clarify what Rabbi Manis Friedman really means when he says that, and I think this is something that everybody would agree with. Now this only applies to the English language. In English, the word need means something that's important to you that you want. But in Hebrew, the word tzarich, which is usually translated to mean need, only means need in the first definition. Tzarich you can't say I need tzarich something, saying that I want this very much, it's very important to me. I mean, you can say that. People will say that all the time, but it's not grammatically correct to say that. They're just exaggerating. It's like saying my life depends on it, and it really doesn't. You just feel like you have to have it. So you're exaggerating. So this is an exaggerated way that people speak when they say in Hebrew, "Ani tzarich mashu," "Ani tzarich et zeh," like I need this. In Hebrew, it does not actually mean the grammatically correct way in Hebrew to say that would be I want this. So that's the difference between Hebrew and English. Now, knowing Rabbi Manis Friedman's teachings about the difference between us and Hashem, that we are created in the image of Hashem, which means that everything about us is the same as it is by Hashem, except smaller. So my intelligence is not like Hashem's intelligence, because my intelligence is small. Hashem's intelligence is much greater. My speech is not like Hashem's speech, right? I say, like Rabbi Manis Friedman says many times, I say, Vayhi or, let there be light, nothing happens. Hashem says, Vayhi or, and light is created. So Hashem's speech is much greater than our speech. So that being said, Hashem has wants and we have wants, right? Except the difference is that Hashem's wants are much greater than our wants. So in English, if you want to call a want that's great, you would call that a need, right? Because it's something that's really important and something that you really, really want. That's called a need. So so with Hashem, if you're going to say that Hashem wants something in English, the best way to say it is that Hashem needs it. Because that enhances how great the want really is. So I hope this brings clarity to people, and I hope this whole back and forth is solved, and I hope that I actually accurately explained Rabbi Manis Friedman.